A linear layout supports a straight line flow, receiving, then storage, then shipping at the opposite end. It's simple and can be expanded by extending the building length. However, travel distances can become longer, and space utilization may be less efficient depending on the building footprint. In a modular layout, the warehouse is divided into distinct zones by function, temperature, product family, or customer channel. It supports flexibility and zone picking and allows specialized areas, but it can create duplication of resources and adds coordination complexity across zones. Fishbone layouts use a central aisle with angled branching aisles. This can maximize picking locations close to main travel paths and support high-density storage. The trade-off is complexity. Equipment navigation can be harder, and implementation requires careful planning. Next, we turn to automation. Automation technologies are transforming warehouses by improving speed, accuracy, and safety, while helping operations handle labor constraints and rising customer expectations. ASRS are computer-controlled systems that automatically store and retrieve items from defined locations. They come in different forms: unit load systems for pallets, mini-load systems for smaller goods, vertical lift modules that bring trays to operators, and carousel systems with rotating shelves. These systems are designed to reduce manual travel and increase storage density. ASRS offers high-density storage, improved inventory accuracy, lower labor cost, and better safety by reducing manual handling. But it requires significant initial investment, can be less flexible when product mixes change, and needs tight integration with the warehouse management system to deliver full value. Automated guided vehicles and autonomous mobile robots move materials without human drivers. AGVs typically follow predefined paths, while AMRs navigate dynamically using sensors and AI, avoiding obstacles in real time. These technologies reduce labor dependency, can run 24/7, deliver consistent performance, and scale as volume grows, provided integration and facility readiness are addressed. Robotic picking systems use robotic arms or mobile platforms to pick items. This includes articulated arms, gantry robots mounted on overhead structures, and collaborative robots, cobots, that work safely alongside people. The main advantages are accuracy, throughput, and reduced ergonomic strain, especially for repetitive work. Conveyors and sorters automate movement and routing. Belt conveyors handle cartons, roller conveyors handle heavier loads, overhead conveyors free floor space, and sortation systems direct items to the correct lane or destination. They enable high-speed flow, reduce manual handling, and improve routing accuracy, but require space, maintenance, and careful operational planning. Not all automation replaces people. Some technologies guide them. Voice-directed picking uses headsets to give spoken instructions and receive confirmations. Pick-to-Light uses LED displays at storage locations to direct picks. Both approaches increase speed and accuracy, shorten training time, enable hands-free work, and support real-time performance tracking. Automated identification and tracking are core to warehouse control. Barcodes provide reliable scanning, RFID enables contactless tracking, and computer vision with AI can recognize items and validate processes. These tools improve inventory accuracy, reduce data entry errors, support real-time visibility, and strengthen security by detecting unusual movements. Overall, automation can increase productivity, enhance accuracy, reduce cost, improve safety, optimize space, scale better during demand spikes, and enable data-driven decisions. Ultimately, it creates competitive advantage by supporting faster and more reliable fulfillment. Successful implementation requires planning. You need cost-benefit analysis that includes total ownership cost, not only purchase price. Solutions must be scalable and flexible. System integration is critical, especially with WMS and upstream planning tools. Workforce impact must be managed through training and role redesign. Facility requirements and maintenance capabilities must be evaluated, safety compliance ensured, and a phased approach often works best to reduce disruption while performance metrics track progress. Now we focus on warehouse security, protecting inventory, information, and personnel. Security is not a single tool. It's a layered system combining physical controls, electronic monitoring, procedural discipline, and cybersecurity. Physical security is the first line of defense. It includes perimeter protection, such as fencing and gates, access control systems that limit entry to authorized personnel, lock and key management, visitor management procedures, and sometimes security staff on site. These measures create controlled boundaries and reduce unauthorized access. Electronic security adds continuous monitoring and detection. CCTV surveillance can record activity and deter theft, alarms and intrusion detection provide immediate alerts, and environmental monitoring tracks risks such as fire, water leaks, temperature, or humidity, especially important for sensitive inventory. Remote monitoring enables faster response and centralized oversight. Inventory tracking systems reduce shrinkage and improve visibility. RFID can track high-value items automatically. Barcode systems support disciplined scanning. Asset tracking software provides real-time dashboards. And cycle counting verifies accuracy continuously rather than relying only on annual counts. Alerts can flag unusual movement patterns early, before losses escalate. As warehouses become more connected, cybersecurity becomes essential. Network protection with firewalls, controlled access to systems, data encryption, multi-factor authentication, and regular security audits help protect WMS platforms, automation systems, and customer data. A cyber incident can stop physical operations, so digital security is operational security. Employees play a central role in security, both as protectors and potential risk points. Background checks reduce hiring risk, training builds awareness and compliance, and monitoring tools like time tracking and restricted access areas reduce opportunities for internal theft. The goal is a security-conscious culture with clear policies and fair enforcement. Vendors and visitors must be managed carefully because they introduce external access into a controlled environment. Strong check-in procedures, badge printing, escort policies, and restricted areas reduce risk. Vendor background checks and compliance agreements add accountability and help maintain consistent standards. Comprehensive security protects assets and reduces shrinkage. It improves operational efficiency through better control and traceability. It mitigates risk, often lowering financial losses and supporting insurance outcomes. It helps ensure regulatory compliance, strengthens customer confidence in product integrity, and improves employee safety by controlling access and monitoring hazards. Best practices begin with a risk assessment to identify vulnerabilities. Then you build a holistic, layered approach combining physical security, electronic systems, inventory tracking, and cybersecurity. Integration with warehouse systems improves visibility and response. Employee engagement and training keep procedures alive. Security measures should be reviewed and updated regularly, and collaboration with supply chain partners helps ensure consistent standards across the network. To wrap up, warehousing is critical for supply chain success. High performance requires strategic facility selection, efficient design and layout, appropriate automation choices, and robust security systems. When these elements work together, and when the warehouse is continuously optimized, organizations can reduce cost, improve service, and build sustainable competitive advantage.